Now that we've collected our data, we need to develop a data analysis plan. When analyzing data, it's crucial to tell an accurate story of your findings, being careful not to jump to the conclusions you'd like your data to reflect. The types of data you collect inform the kind of analyses you do and what you can say about your data. It's important to be inclusive and engage diverse stakeholders in planning the analysis. Be sure to incorporate the perspectives of people at all levels of your organization, not letting only those with technical expertise drive areas of inquiry and analysis decisions. Program evaluation often shows us the relationship between what our program does and the changes we observe. It does not show us with 100% certainty that a program caused a particular outcome. Further, we may find that our program works for some groups more than others. To maximize the impact of data, you should ask, how do we make sense of our data? What stories should we prioritize? Who are our audiences? In what format should we present our data? And how will we make time for thoughtful and targeted distribution to our stakeholders? When crafting clear and targeted messages from data to share, consider the following questions. What's the central idea you want everyone to remember? The big thing. What additional idea do you want everyone to remember? The next big thing. What details are essential for your audiences to know? Big details. And what details are less important for your communication to be effective? Lesser details. The audience you choose to share your findings with is just as important as the message itself, and impacts how you target your messages and how the learnings are used. Knowing who you're specifically communicating to will help you choose which formats to engage your audience. Consider all the ways your organization communicates with different stakeholders: program staff, volunteers, board members, funders and donors, participants and families, policymakers, the media, and the general public. By identifying your primary audiences, you can hone your messaging to communicate more effectively and impactfully. How you communicate your findings plays an important role in how audiences receive the information. It's vital to tailor how you distribute your findings to different audiences using a variety of formats: reports, one-pagers, newsletters, presentations, social media, press releases, and personal meetings. These formats can integrate both qualitative and quantitative data. As we outlined in the third video in this series, qualitative data is made up of words and descriptions, while quantitative data is made up of numbers. Qualitative data lends itself well to themes and illustrative quotes or photos, and other visualizations such as word clouds or bubble charts for a visual representation of text data. Quantitative data lends itself well to charts and graphs to summarize data, maps to share geographical information or statistics, and infographics to share the story of your data in a clear and accessible way. Going back to our library example, let's say we learned from our data that the pneumatic tubes were a success. They increased access to books for librarians and patrons, particularly for those comfortable using technology. This information could be shared in a staff meeting presentation with summary qualitative and quantitative data from the surveys. It could be used to brainstorm strategies to improve comfort among staff and patrons who would benefit from more support using technology. Remember, to improve equity, it often requires a variety of approaches to meet everyone's needs. Once again, evaluation is a cycle of learning and improvement. It's achievable and worth your organization's time and resources. Learning from your data analysis plan and communications, and using that learning to inform your next steps, makes evaluation meaningful and a valuable superpower for your organization. No program will be 100% effective for everyone involved, but with thoughtful evaluation, you can learn from your findings, both positive and negative, to improve your programs and make your organization more impactful. Thank you to our partners and the many participating organizations that helped make this video possible. For more information, please visit therisepartnership.org.